Hey there, Ruhul Amin, sports reporter for crickline24.com. Alongside with me, Jonathan Trot from South Africa. Hey man, how are you doing today?
Good, thanks. Yeah, really well.
Inside the whole game, there are lots of crowd, and you're taking lots of photos, as well as they were taking lots of selfie from you. Did you enjoy?
Yes, people are asking. It's nice just to be kind and offer to have a photo with them. It doesn't cost anything. It makes them happy. Everyone's always very polite, says thank you, shakes my hand. So yeah, no one's rude, no one's pushing in. Yeah, so I actually don't mind.
All right, Quickline 24. This is the first English-based channel in Bangladesh. Abdullah Mikdad, who is the CEO and founder about the channel. Do you want to say something about Mikdad Abdullah, who is the founder of Quickline24.com?
But obviously, he's doing a great job. From what you've told me, lots of people are watching, lots of people are tuned in and listening. So yeah, really good.
Okay, talking about Bangladesh versus South Africa, the first test match, day 2, played at the Mirpur Sherebangla National Cricket Stadium. So far, Bangladesh cricket team behind 101. So what do you think? Will Bangladesh be able to put something from their second innings? What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think they'll come back in the morning and they should get more than 200. They should get in the lead. I mean, this partnership is just over 40, um, unbroken. They'll be going at quite a good rate this afternoon. So if they come out tomorrow morning, they could probably get at least 250. South Africa will then only be chasing 50.
Yeah,
Um,
250.
but, it's they're still going to win. But I think Bangladesh should be able to make South Africa bat again.
So, what do you want to say about the Mirpur pitch? In the first innings, we saw pitcher, they were getting lots of bounce and run from the pitch. So, what do you want to say about the Mirpur Sherbangla pitch?
Well, it's an interesting one because 16 wickets fell yesterday
Yeah.
and 7 fell today. So I
Oh,
don't think it's as bad as what people were saying. I had friends back home saying only in Bangladesh do you get day 5 pitches on day 1. Well, today it wasn't a day 5 pitch, and I think South Africa's batsmen showed that you can score runs on it, and they did so really well.
talking about Kagiso Rabada, again he attacked on Bangladeshi batting lineup earlier when Bangladesh were 4. He picked up 2 back-to-back wickets. The first one, Sadman tried to play leg side and beaten by Kagiso Rabada, Tony Di Giorgi, who took the brilliant catch. On the other hand, talking about Mominul Haq Shourab, who has a big career. He has been playing over 8 years for Bangladesh, and he has 13 hundreds under his belt. But this time, we saw in the Indian soil, he could not prolong his innings in the first test match, but second test match, he picked up 100. But here at Mirpur Sherebangla National Cricket Stadium, South Africa versus Bangladesh, first innings he could not prolong his innings. On the other hand, second innings he was really out of the flummox. What do you want to say about that?
Yeah, it's a shame. South African bowlers are obviously really good, and Bangladeshi batsmen are struggling against them and against the pace. But yeah, obviously disappointing for Bangladesh, but
So
good for South
Bangladeshi
Africa.
batsmen they were struggling against the pace. So what do you want to say? How can Bangladeshi batting lineup or how can Bangladeshi batsmen they can improve their batting lineup?
I suppose they just need more practice against pace bowlers.
Yeah.
South Africa historically struggles with spin, and England batsmen were struggling with spin in Pakistan last week. It's what you're used to. So, you just need more practice against fast bowlers and hopefully you'll get better.
Yesterday we saw Aiden Makram, the captain of South Africa. South Africa lost their first wicket when they were at 9, and Aiden Makram, who just got 6 runs. So what do you want to say about this man? It was really very bad performance from him, is not it?
Well, it was disappointing. And when he walked off, you could see that he was gutted.
Yeah.
First test match as captain, Obviously, he wants to come in and put a big innings in. He'd lost the toss. Yeah, so I felt really sorry for him, walking off with his 6 runs because he's not got the best test average, but he's a better batsman than what his average suggests.
Well, that's all right. Jumping to you for another question, Tony Di Giorgi, another very stylish batsman who can destroy any bowling lineup in the world. And he was very passionate guy. He faced 7-1 and is third to run. What do you think? Was it very crucial for South Africa team? About
Yes,
Tony Dorsey?
no, he did brilliantly. Just holding, batting out time, not doing anything stupid. He did. No, I thought he did really well. Showed, that's just say bat out time, wear the boulders down, and then yeah, he ended up with 30 runs. Was really good.
Christian Staps, who was playing like one day international cricket, scored 23 from 27 deliveries, including 4 boundaries. Did you enjoy his game?
Yes, no, I mean he also batted well. He should have stayed for longer. It's a shame he
Yeah.
went out. But also he's not that experienced in Test match
Yeah, sure.
cricket yet. But yeah, he was there, and yeah, did well whilst he was at the crease.
Matthew Breska, talking about the guy who made his debut yesterday. We are talking our first video. So what do you want to say about that man, Matthew Breska?
It's also a big shame, to go out for a duck third ball in your first Test match,
Yeah.
and he probably won't be batting again in the second innings. Again, feel sorry for him. It's to be called up to the national team. Test cricket, people want to play in South Africa. He gets called up and then he's out for a duck.
Yeah.
But hopefully he can come back strong in Chittagong if he's picked.
All right. Talking about David Bedingham, who scored just 11. It was outside up, tried to play like side. He got out. It was really ridiculous performance.
Yeah, disappointing as well. I mean, he's got good experience
Yeah.
in first class cricket. Plays county cricket for Durham. So he comes into the South African team as playing a lot in a lot of different conditions. So yeah, disappointing for him, from him as well.
Yeah, your wicketkeeper batsman Rick Elton, he was going good, but he wanted to play like that again, and he got out, gone for 30. He was going good, played really wonderful cricket, including 4 boundaries. He faced just 44 deliveries. Ran Rick Elton, very stylish batsman.
Yes, again, he inexperienced. Yeah, it's a shame. He should also everyone got starts, but few batsmen sort of carried it through, other than Carl Verheyen and Bjorn Mulder at the end.
Yeah, we saw that South Africa lost their 6 wickets when they were at 109. After that, they really bounced back. Talking about the Carl Verheyen, the guy really smashed 114 for 134 deliveries, 8 fours, and 2 over boundaries. I think you enjoyed his game.
Oh no, he did brilliantly. The runs were flowing this morning when they came out to bat. Yeah, I was really impressed and lovely for him to get his second 100.
Talking about his performance, his highest was 136 against New Zealand, and today he smashed his second 100 against Bangladesh. I think Wayne Mulder, he provided solid support to him. Yeah. What do you think
Oh
about that,
yes,
Meta?
no, I mean Bjorn Mulder played a brilliant innings himself. Depending obviously who wins the match, Carl may end up getting man of the match, but Bjorn Mulder with his 50 or 60, wherever it was, and his 3 wickets in the first innings, he's had a great game. And yeah, staying there whilst supporting Carl Verheyen with his batting was brilliant.
And talking about then Pete, he also provided solid support to Kind Variant. Yeah.
And also brilliant. I mean, that partnership, I don't know what the exact number, but it was more than 50.
Yeah,
And,
66.
66, so, really good. And Dane Pete, it was a shame when he did go out, but he definitely played really well.
So another question to you, how do you see the rest of the game?
Like I say, I think Bangladesh will come out in the morning. Maybe they'll get another 150. If they're lucky, they'll get 200. And then South Africa will be chasing between 50 and 100 to win. And maybe win by 7 or 8 wickets.
We are witnessing the Bangladeshi batting lineup. They're struggling a lot. Yeah, we saw that the Bangladesh earlier, they lost their 3 wickets, and within 60 rounds, they lost their 6 wickets. So, what do you think? How Bangladesh, or what kind of areas Bangladesh should focus to avoid this kind of cold passes?
Well, I don't know. I'm not close enough to the team, but I just think it's a shame when they're playing on their home turf,
Yeah, sure.
and these conditions is it's not unknown to them.
Yeah,
But obviously it's the bowlers, and South Africa have arrived with great pace bowlers that they just struggle against.
yeah, we saw
And it
that.
takes time then for them to get the necessary experience to perform better. But yeah, I mean, credit to South Africa and the way they came out. Well,
But
especially after losing the toss and being forced to bowl.
we hope Bangladesh will be bouncing back in the past test. Thank you so much being time with me here.
Oh, thank
Cheers,
you.
guys.
Thanks a lot.